Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Push Square, and it's been a little while since I did a PlayStation VR gameplay video, isn't it? The reason for that is just that I've had other stuff going on, but I do want to get back into doing these regular VR gameplay videos because I know a lot of you are subscribed for them, first and foremost, and also not a lot of gameplay footage from these games gets uploaded to YouTube anyway, so I feel like I'm doing a service by capturing them. So one game that I had heard a little bit about was a game called Light Tracer, which is coming out of the Chinese publisher Oasis Games. Now they have a bit of a hit and miss track record. Those of you that own PlayStation VR and maybe have bought a lot of the games will probably be aware of that, but I had heard a little bit of buzz about this one, so I wanted to check it out. The way I'd describe it is that it's a puzzle platformer, but the twist here is that you're kind of navigating a constantly growing tower basically, and you have a PlayStation Move controller in each hand. Now one hand has a kind of staff in it, and you use this staff to point a beam of light which guides the kind of anime lead character. The other hand you use to kind of rotate the tower, to zoom in, to zoom out, and all that sort of stuff. And even in these first few moments that I've captured gameplay from, it does grow in complexity. So at the start you've literally just got to walk the character around kind of the maze, but as you get later on you have to use your left hand to lift blocks, to move objects around. You need to put boxes on switches and that kind of stuff, and it just gets more and more complicated. I don't like this game that much, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think it looks great in VR, there's a good sense of scale. As you climb the tower you can see like how far you've come, you can look up and see how far you've got to go, that's all brilliant. It's very colourful, it's very vibrant, it looks great in PlayStation VR. The problem is, I feel like this game would just be so much better if you just controlled it with a DualShock 4 and you use the analog sticks. Like, I know that would take a lot away from what it's trying to do that's unique and sort of innovative in a way, but I don't really like controlling the character with the staff. It feels awkward. It feels like you're guiding someone, which I guess is the point, but I don't really find that very intuitive or very fun at all. She constantly kept falling off the edges when I was playing, and yes, I admit that's user error, but it's also partly through the way that the game's designed. It's just a little bit clunky and a little bit awkward. I didn't really like the puzzles either, that I'd seen so far anyway. Maybe it gets better later on, I don't know. Tell me in the comment section below if you've played through it. There are a lot of chapters here. I only got through the first few stages, so there's a lot more to the game. It does feel quite like quite a complete game. There's costumes you can unlock as well, but yeah, I wasn't having a great deal of fun with this one, I must admit, and most of my complaints come through the controls. I didn't feel like I could set up the camera optimally. There is a kind of camera reset that you can use, but when you're sort of fiddling around with your left hand trying to position the camera to get the right angle to control the beam, it all feels a little bit awkward to me. But yeah, this is gameplay from Light Tracer. Let me know whether you've picked it up. Let me know what you think of maybe the full game if you've played it through to completion. And do let me know whether you're planning to pick it up. Maybe this looks right up your alley and is something you've been looking forward to. It's definitely a different type of game. I've said in the past I'm kind of sick of cockpit mech games on PlayStation VR. That's all anyone seems to make, so at least this is a different idea, and I do like that kind of diorama perspective in PlayStation VR where it feels like you're looking into a window of a cool little miniature world, and you definitely get that sensation with this game. Looks really nice in PlayStation VR actually. I'm playing on a PS4 Pro, but I'm sure it looks great on the standard PS4 as well. Yeah, but let me know in the comment section below whether you've played this, whether you're planning to play it. Thank you so much for watching. There will be more PlayStation VR videos coming up. I'm sorry I've been a bit lackadaisical in that department, but I'm still on it. I still love VR. It's coming up to the 1 year anniversary, so I'll try and get up some videos for that, and thank you so much for watching.